Before we get into this episode, I just want to let you know that 101 Part-Time Jobs is all about supporting and contributing to this culture we love. We want to support alternative and independent artists. We ourselves are an independent podcast, brand, production company. If you wanted to support us, the best way you can do that is to leave a 5-star review on this episode and subscribe to the show. If you're able to do that, that would be amazing. Thank you.
Refreshing wild cherry cola meets smooth cream. The treat you deserve. Pepsi Wild Cherry and Cream. Treat yourself.
On December 12th, Disney Plus invites you to go behind the scenes with Taylor Swift in an exclusive 6-episode docuseries.
I wanted to give something to the fans that they didn't expect.
The only thing left is to close the book.
The end of an era. And don't miss Taylor Swift, The Eras Tour, the final show, featuring for the first time the Tortured Poets Department. Streaming December 12th, only on Disney Plus.
101 places like this. It's funny, you play in a band and still kind of cool places can be rare.
Yeah.
You know, I think when you start playing a band, you're like, everything is fucking cool.
Uh-huh.
And then at some point you're like, oh, maybe not everywhere is cool.
Yeah.
100%.
Which is quite a difficult lesson to learn.
Yes, it is.
You guys have been playing since you were pretty young.
Yeah, we met when we were like, well, Chloe was 16 and I was 17. We were like, let's rock.
Yeah. And there's that great line on the record, on the first track, which is like, when I was 17, I thought I was like, the dog's bollocks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
My words, not yours.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chloe.
That was the
That's the
vision.
gist.
Yeah.
And like, I guess, 101 Part-Time Jobs, it is about the reality of being a musician.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I do it is because I care, people around me care.
Mm-hmm.
I think that if you're making music after not being paid very much at all in your life,
Yeah.
you must care a lot.
Absolutely.
And I think this is kind of fertile ground for kind of storytelling. This is a big question to start off with. How's it changed since the beginning? I mean, obviously things get a bit more serious. You have to kind of face yourself in the mirror and like have some serious conversations with one another.
Yeah.
How's that? I mean, you're still together.
Yeah.
You're still a band.
And we're still all like best friends, which I think is like kind of crazy to
Yeah,
be
it
fair.
is
That
nuts.
Yes.
like we've been doing it this long and we're still so close. But I also think that's the only reason we can keep doing it. Like
Totally.
not the only reason, but like the main reason is like we all get on so well that when we tour, it's not ever seen as like a chore. It's
No,
like
it's just
like
just
on a holiday.
so much fun. Yeah.
but you're in
That's
like
good.
Blackpool.
Yeah.
Do you have to kind of like reconcile that with like, oh, this is kind of our jobs as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely take it. I mean, we've always taken it seriously.
Yeah.
We're like
We always say we're friends or we're colleagues.
yeah, and we'll
So-
switch
yeah.
between
Switch.
modes,
Yeah.
you know. And we're all equally like as batshit crazy as each other.
Yeah.
So I think that's why we keep going, because we're just like every year we're like, no, this is the year.
man. And also, there is no plan B.
No,
there
there-
can't be
yeah,
a plan B. If
no.
there is, then you're cooked.
Yeah,
You know?
we've absolutely fucked it with any other prospect. Really,
We've got
so-
no other skills, no
good way.
transferable skills.
The Mary Wallopers said this last year on the show. Like, well, it's such a fucked up time to be like our age. I know, between 18 and 35.
Yeah.
That you might as well do what you fucking want.
No, literally, I'm
yeah.
like, we earn very little money, but so does all my other friends who
Yeah.
have proper jobs. So,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
That's so funny, isn't it?
yeah.
Like, good on you. There's so much effort and there's so much work. And I think like you can like talk about things without like sound like you're complaining. You're just saying how it is. Like, look, this is a lot of work.
big time.
Have you you must have grown up so much
Yeah.
since starting this band. Probably
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
people in a lot of ways.
Well, yeah, that's the
Completely
crazy
different
thing.
people. Yeah. That's what's weird is like we've all kind of grown into ourselves, but weirdly together as well.
Yeah.
Which is it's really nice. Yeah.
It sounds like it on the new record. That might sound a bit of a cliche to kind of bring it to like the now, but it does. Like, it's like a record of friendship. I love the way that it's a not concept record, but it's a record of a night out.
Yeah.
And I think like maybe not tonight is such a nice phrase. And to me, and this is the beauty of music, is this is probably maybe similar to the truth, maybe far away from the truth, is I remember that sort of time at some point where I'm like, maybe I'm not going to have that another pint.
Yeah.
Where like for the 15 years previously I would.
Yeah, totally.
So in a way it's kind of like growing up record, but that's exciting. That's not like you take ownership of it and like you enjoy your life.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the gist of it. I think it's quite cool because the first record it's called One More Thing, and it kind of it's like leading on to like, wait, one more, I need to tell you something.
Yeah.
And then it's quite fun how this record's like being like, actually, do you know what? I'm not gonna fucking bother with that tonight. Can't bother.
Is that kind of part of your personality? I'm definitely projecting here, but like always like looking for, it's probably too simple to say I'm looking for validation, but like I'm definitely kind of like, I'll match someone else's energy.
Oh, 100%.
That's my way to survive.
Yeah, I'm exactly like that. Yeah, which is, but as I get older, the less I kind of, I think, do that. I feel like you're saying, right? It's good to learn how to listen to the voices.
Yeah.
Being a musician is not like glamorous.
Not at all. No, and half the time it's not cool either. Like, I'm not.
Glamorous not cool.
No, it's
Doesn't
not.
pay you anything.
No.
Makes you question like.
Wait, why are we doing it? No. I know for us, like, I mean, I would be writing music. I will be writing music till like the day I die, and like I would have been doing it to to this level anyway. Even if we hadn't got to where we had to, I'd still be doing it every day. Because it's like just something I have to do.
How do you think you have like done it? I mean, I'm talking financially, spiritually, all of that stuff, because there are enough like challenges along the way, right? And you're like, oh fuck, And how do you think you guys have got through it? I mean, you talk about friendship earlier.
I think we have like a sort of every sort of 4 months we'll have a sort of a full on like what the fuck am I doing?
It normally comes after Christmas, I feel like, because you've gone home and you've seen your families and they go, so how's that going, the music thing? And you're like, yeah. Great, and done Glastonbury, done this. And they're like, right, so like, why are you still working then? And you're like, I promise you, like,
it's real.
I recently had like one of my family relatives say to me, oh, why don't you just email Elton John? And I was like, I don't have his email. They're like, I'm sure you can find it.
My mum still thinks it's like the 80s. Like, she's like, so like, but you have a record label. So like, why
are you still skin?
Why are you asking me for 20 quid? Yeah. What's going on?
That is brilliant. Elton John seems like a cool guy.
To be fair, waiting for the phone
call.
We're
waiting.
So Elton,
Come on, Elton, get us some Rocket Hour right now, please.
I've never met him.
He seems like a nice
I
guy.
would love him to have him on the show.
Yeah, man.
I have emailed Elton John.
Have you?
Yeah.
Can you give me his email?
Can we have his email?
Okay, he loves people from Watford.
Okay.
Should we say one of you? Watford.
Just say one of you's from Watford.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, say you're from North Watford.
Okay.
And you grew up going to Vicarage Road.
All right.
And you love the High Street.
Yeah.
Cool,
all right.
Yeah.
And you love Oceana.
Watford, no? you can sort of say
yeah, sure.
That would actually be quite a good gag if you do, and I hope you do, because he likes good music, and he doesn't just go for like stuff he's told to listen. Have you seen his shows?
Yeah. It seems like he's actively aware of the cool stuff going on.
I reckon Lime Garden's on Elton John's radar.
Sure.
All right, surely. Come on.
And if your radio plug is not doing a good job, give me a call and I'll get straight on Rocket Reach. Elton,
come on, Elton.
Have you met any celebs?
Yeah,
we met Julian Casablancas actually
a
few months ago.
He seems ice cool.
We were big fans, and
we were freaky. It was really awkward, man. Yeah,
it's really hard to know what to do.
It's always awkward when you meet.
It's horrible.
People. Like, I remember I met the drummer from Warpaint, and I like walked up to her and then was like, "Hi, I'm a big fan," and she was like, "Thanks," and I just like turned around.
But may I say, we literally followed her through. We were playing this festival in Germany. Physically followed her through the artist area, which was like it was like a horse.
It was a stable.
It was in like a race course in Germany or something, and like we followed her all the way through this like stables. All the way out across the car park to their
so she must have seen us walking across this like
sheepishly like, oh fuck, we've gone too far now, like we don't know what to do,
around now.
And then literally had to like stop her at the door to get into
it was the so awkward.
Fair fucks.
Yeah.
And it was okay?
It was fine, yeah. I'm glad I did it, but it wasn't,
It was,
People will do that to you though, right? I mean, there will be people who are in the bar and they're like, oh my God, that's, I really enjoy that.
Yeah.
Because it's very human.
So cool.
It's just what happens. Like you admire someone, you like their music, you think they're cool, whatever.
And then you meet them and you're like, what do I say?
Yeah. And either you're friends or you're not.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that you got to leave a lot of that stuff to kind of leave that to itself, I think. Just let it go.
Definitely.
When you put this record out, like what will you look back on? Like how will this record like sum up the last few years? Like what are the kind of memories and the moments?
It's sort of a mass breakup record because we all broke up in sort of like one after the other, like dominoes. So
it was just a time of pure chaos and sadness, really.
Yeah.
A time of just sheer insanity.
Yeah, hence
really.
the sort of party vibe, but it's like,
Yeah,
you know,
because we were going out,
going
a
out,
lot.
but you were
Yeah.
like in that
A lot.
real chaos mode.
Yeah. YOLO, all the
YOLO,
time.
if you will.
I think people go through it.
Yeah.
You know, where you do everything.
Yeah.
You're like, give it me.
No, wasn't. I didn't know. I was like, huh? People can say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you pulled it back. You guys seem pretty
yeah.
sane sitting right here.
Yeah.
Apart from those 5 beers you had upstairs. Those
I'm
those
fucked.
quad vods. Would you write at home and then like, take it into the space? Like, how does it work? Like, how does Lime Garden like write a tune?
It varied.
Write a
but
tune.
Tune. Like some of it was written, like individually at home. Like I would start an idea and then bring it in, or we'd do it like all remotely sometimes, like just sending things back and forth.
Yeah.
Or we'd do it together in the studio. Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of changed track to track.
Yeah.
One of you's like has like a producer
That's me.
cap on you. How does that work? I'm so that's really interesting because now there is the accessibility to kind of if you've got like a raw drum track that you recorded in here with a couple of SM58s,
You can make
you
it
could
sound-
go home and fucking go like all AJ Cook on it or something.
Yeah, literally.
Like, tell us about getting into that. Did you teach yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm definitely doing a lot of it wrong. Like, I'm also
But that's
really.
why it sounds so
But
cool.
who's
Yeah.
to say it's wrong?
Exactly.
What's wrong? What's right? If it sounds
Exactly.
sick.
Yeah. Like I just kind of, someone like 6 years ago gave me his like Ableton like license key, and I just
Because he
like
fancied you.
yeah,
That's why.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then like I just kind of taught myself how to use it over like COVID, and then just like got really into it, and like I was like, you can just do anything on this thing.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and then throughout writing the last record, I was like, oh, actually, I'm getting really into this, and so then when we were writing this, I was just messing around with stuff, and yeah.
And a lot of the stuff actually that like you made is in the album.
Is it?
Like most
Yeah.
of the sounds you hear like were done
Like on free plugins on
free
Ableton.
plugins.
And like, how will you do that in the studio? Will you like have the bounced track that you'd give, or would you give the Ableton sessions to the?
So we just sent like all the stems, and then like some of the synths and stuff we like reamped through
Yeah.
guitar amps to make it sound more
Got
like
it, yeah.
alive.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was kind of, some of them are just
Just straight in.
they are.
That's so
Yeah.
cool because that's how you start writing songs in the first place, right? You pick up a guitar
Yeah.
or drums or keys, whatever, and like you don't know if you're doing it right.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's the magic, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I think there was an element of that with making this album. Actually, I think like when we started the process of writing it, I think we were taking ourselves a bit too seriously, and we're kind of like, this is second album, right?
It's got to be,
has
you
to
know.
be, we need to, whatever. And then I think we kind of just got back into the headspace of when we first started writing music of just being like, actually, there are literally no rules,
Yeah.
and if we like it, that's all that matters.
Just having fun with it.
Yeah.
I actually think that's when the best stuff comes, when you're just like, oh, fuck it.
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
let's just
and
make a
trying
dancey
random
tune and
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I always found it interesting how local bands, I'd be like, oh, everyone kind of probably thinks the same thing. Like everyone wants to do Glastonbury, everyone wants to do All Points East now, whatever. Actually, everyone does want different things, and people's kind of aspirations do quite differ quite wildly. What do you think of as success? Sorry, it sounds like a job interview, but like, what is that? What does that look like?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it
changed,
changes.
yeah.
It changes yearly, like for us, because I think we've always been like, sky's the limit. Like we're dreamers and we're insane. So like,
Love it.
Success is
Awesome.
the O2.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also,
Well, why not?
yeah, do you know what? But that's it, right?
Reach
Like,
for
why
the
not?
reach for the stars.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think for me, success is the fact that we've been doing this since we were 17. And I'm 25 now, and we're still doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the success is to like keep on going. And
Yeah,
it's like,
I guess-
obviously like the music industry isn't what our parents think
No.
it is. It's not record sales, really.
no.
It's not even really streams.
No.
Which was almost like a bit of a blinding
Yeah.
thing for a few years.
Yeah.
I hope that's gone now, because you can have not a million
Yeah.
streams but be an amazing band.
And
Exactly.
sell
Of course
loads of
you can be.
tickets, Yeah, like
and be
it's-
very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess like it's also the goalposts have changed. Like every year we've managed to like achieve some of the things that we were like, oh, that's a dream, So I
Yeah.
guess being able to maybe quit one of our jobs,
Yeah, that would be
good. To
nice.
just maybe up it to like only, like
one job
One job would be good.
would be great. Alongside
That would be
it.
a personal goal.
Yeah, I feel that.
You are in the right place. 101 jobs. Because it does fucking feel like that.
Yeah. Well, I've got 5 jobs.
You've actually got 5
Legit.
jobs.
Legit. Promoter, music teacher, I rep shows, art handler, and I work at the English Folk Song and Dance Society.
Good on you.
Right, shit.
You're a hustler.
But you can't get a full-time job. They won't hire you.
No, because they look at the
They're
touring
like,
schedule.
oh, you're
and they
away
go,
for 3 months.
No,
No.
absolutely not.
You know, I've got like a BA on a degree in journalism from like a good uni, City Journalism. That's where all like the BBC people went. I must have sent hundreds of applications.
Yeah.
I started this show because I couldn't get a job.
Yeah.
Valid.
Tell me about the art handling.
I know nothing about art handling. A friend, I don't even know anything about art, not gonna lie, don't fire me. My friend basically was like, oh, they're hiring some people. Do you want to help out? So I just help out moving art sometimes.
Yeah.
Am I
But
qualified?
like really
No.
expensive, can I just add? Very expensive.
But
bits of
yeah.
art.
Do you ever like nibs the corners?
No, I'm very, very delicate with it. Very delicate. Very good. If anyone else needs an art handler, I am available for work.
I mean, it's not even a double life. That's like a quadruple life. That's a sextuple life.
Yeah.
Of like you. Is your brain okay?
Yeah. My Google Calendar's a bit mental, but like, it's just that I think it's the best way for me personally to do it because I'm basically like freelance, so I can. The band is my priority, and then I fit my work around the band.
Yeah.
Whereas if I have a boss, then they'll be like, "Well, what do you mean you can't come in for these 3 days?" And I'll be like, "Well, you know."
Yeah.
I'm filming a podcast.
I'm filming a podcast, sorry. So yeah.
You know, fair fucks. Like that's like awesome. Like good on you. How about you, Chloe? What's the story?
Well, I've done a million random things. From I was like a engineer for like adverts on TV, and I made like sound effects for adverts,
wicked.
and then I've been a barista everywhere for years, and then I literally just recently moved to London with no job and no plan, and the job market is not great right now. So currently looking for a job.
Yeah.
If anyone out there has one, please hit me up.
This is actually quite a good job advert.
I was going to say,
Quite
surely.
well produced.
Yeah, right. Please hire
Video.
me. I'm in a band. I'm not annoying at all. I'll be here all the time.
All the time.
All the time. So yeah, nothing.
Everyone
right now.
more or less has the same CV, I reckon.
Yeah.
Everyone, like most people have done degrees because we were in that generation
We all
where
got a degree.
you didn't need to have loads of money to go to uni. You just
totally.
borrow it all. Oh my fucking God, I looked at my student loan the other day.
Oh God, yeah.
Horrible.
Well, do you know what I found out? Because I went to uni over COVID. I've signed up, and you might be able to as well. Signed up for, there's this act that's just gone through, which is like we can get like half of our debt wiped because we didn't get what we were
Are you
promised.
joking?
No, because our course was practical as well. Because I did a production, like a sound
Yeah.
engineering course, and obviously
was
for
online.
like 2 years of it, I didn't have access to a studio.
Yeah.
So
You bought something that you didn't really get
yeah,
the service for.
so you can get it wiped.
I'm going to look
yes.
into it.
Yeah, yeah.
You heard
I'll
it
send
here.
you the link.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Brighton, there's this little shack in the pavilion.
Yeah.
I forgot about this.
Yeah, this was a weird one. And I worked for this guy. He'd literally just text me like the morning of and be like, "Can you come in?" And I was so desperate for cash. I was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So I'd come in.
£10 an hour.
Yeah,
something.
whatever. Yeah, I'm there. And I would hand peel 200 hard-boiled eggs.
God, it's enough to put
In
you
a
off
giant,
eggs.
and bear in mind, this was when I was like 19. I'd just come out of COVID. I was doing a lot of partying. So I was sort of on a come down and hungover in a barrel of eggs every single
were
morning.
eggy.
Yeah, eggy.
You never smelled though.
No, thank
No,
you. That's
never, not
nice.
once.
That's nice to know.
That is such a picture.
Yeah, it's
Would
horrible.
you ever like need to spew?
I mean, the whole time, yeah. I was, yeah. And then the smell of the eggs.
Oh God.
You know, the feeling of the eggs.
Oh.
The whole time I was just keeping it in. And there was no toilet there as well. So, like, if I needed to, it would have just been outside the shack.
Okay,
Yeah, it was insane.
I mean, peeling eggs is actually quite difficult.
yeah, I'm really good at it now, mate. I'm sick at peeling eggs. Yeah.
Did you get burnt hands?
Yeah, I got like weird. Every day I'd come out with like pruny, like really pruny, eggy hands. Yeah.
So what was this man doing with the eggs?
So I'll explain this. So the clientele of the shack was mostly people sort of over the age of 70, I would say, and egg mayo was big. Like it was.
They love
They
egg mayo, to be
fucking
fair.
loved a bit of egg mayo. So that's what I was preparing with the egg mayo for the day ahead on a jacket potato
So
and a
they were doing
sandwich. Everything.
actual like kind of like homemade egg mayo.
Yeah.
Fucking fair fuck.
Yeah. And I made it.
You were.
Yeah, I was egg mayo girl.
Yeah, we both worked in the same cafe in Brighton when we were like 19, 18, and it was like a greasy spoon cafe, and we were always hungover when we worked there, like
every
always.
single shift.
And we would, if people had left their full English, like left a few sausages on the plate, we would like just sneak them off onto our little sausage plate, and we would just nibble.
We'd make a mound of people's discarded sausages.
I told my mum, and she was like, "Oh, that's disgusting."
It was quite disgusting, actually.
You gotta take it where you get it.
Why not? They were
I
good
often think as
sausages.
well, like when there's like, I mean, this isn't the nicest floor in the world. If there's the 3-second rule or whatever.
Yeah, agreed.
I think it can be good for your immune system.
I think so too.
Yeah.
That's what we said.
That's what we said. Yeah. Oh, that was a crazy time.
And someone saw you outside of.
Yeah, it's bumped into someone. They'd be like, "Oh, I saw you at your house the other day having a cigarette at the front," and I was like, I have like the front bit of my house that I would have a cigarette, and I realised I was at work, but she thought I was like in my pajamas, like, and I was like, "God, I must have looked rough."
Fair fucking play.
Yeah, but we didn't
Enjoy
get
it.
fired from there.
No, that was a
Actually,
weird.
we
That
held on
was
to those
so
jobs.
strange. Yeah, and we literally ran it like two 19-year-olds, like with, you know, like hung over every single
That's
day.
funny.
Ran that.
But we
place.
delivered that food.
We did. We delivered.
We
that
delivered
food.
it most of the time.
It's funny. It's funny. Like it sounds like you had a pretty like loose boss.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
safe to say,
Very
pretty
loose.
loose. Yeah, safe to say. When COVID happened, none of us got furlough. Is all I'm going to say about that. Yeah,
None of that. Yeah.
And I know like there's probably stories in and amongst that like are kind of like the worst days of work
Oh my
vibes. But I'm a big fan of like the work fuck up and the work gaff. You know, those days that just kind of you're like, wow, I'm so glad that is over. Hopefully I'll never be in that place again, physically or spiritually.
I know
1H.
exactly what mine is. I also worked at Costa when I was younger. And there's one toilet in Costa. This is really disgusting. I'm sorry, but I have to say, I was working in Costa and I was closing up for the day, and it'd been a really busy, horrible day. It was in Guildford train station. Okay. This Costa. So it's like everyone who went in there was fucking horrible.
It's
They
a
were
very
so
transitional
rude,
place.
so rude. Or, you know, off to their fucking office jobs in London, being rude to me. And I remember I went into the toilet at the end of the day. I think someone had a terrible time in that toilet. There was sort of like shit all up the walls, and even the ceiling actually it had gone up to. And I just thought, what's happened here?
Must have been a baby.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
It must
I
have
hope
been.
so.
Yeah.
I hope it was
The
a baby.
ceiling.
Yeah,
The ceiling.
It was, on the ceiling.
That's
there was
quite
shit.
impressive.
Yeah, it was very. I've never seen anything like it to this day. I've never seen anything like it, and I had to clean it up for like £9 an hour or something. So that was probably the worst one for me. Yeah, I wasn't even barista of the month.
Got it.
Fucking bullshit.
Bullshit.
Do you know what I think is quite like a funny bit is if you and you know you guys are traveling around a bit around the country, is if maybe you like print off an A4 employee of the month with your face on and like go to the local coffee shop and just put it up.
That's a good one. Yeah.
And that'd be quite good.
That was quite good actually.
I was
Maybe we
employee of the
should.
month for like 6 months in Manchester once. Don't do that. Thanks, Idle Hands Coffee. Idle Hands is a nice coffee shop. You should go there. How about you, Annabelle?
Oh God, the worst. It's hard to think of
There's
a
so many.
specific. I was probably going to say, do you remember I worked in that pub in Guildford when I was 18?
This is amazing.
And I
is
would just get
amazing.
left alone behind the bar there. And oh God, the guys that would come in, like I
Can you
had.
tell the story about the pigeon? Surely that's the worst day.
Yeah, the worst
Sorry.
day was there was this guy who kept coming in and he was being a bit weird with me. And I was, oh God, like whatever. Then a pigeon flies in the pub. And I was like, I'm not trained for this. I can't get the pigeon out of the pub and run the pub. And he just catches it with his hands and
Bare
says,
hands.
I used to be in like, I don't know what.
He was a Marine or
Marine or
something.
something. I don't know. Not Marine.
No,
American
what's the-
SS
what's-
something?
Yeah,
I don't know.
the British.
One of them.
British thing.
One of them.
He couldn't tell you.
Well, yeah. And he just took it and he just walked out with it.
But he caught it like
Caught it
mid-air,
like midair. And I was literally like,
Oh.
yeah.
And you witnessed him. You saw him.
Yeah. It was just me and him in the pub. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's quite impressive.
It was
that is
impressive.
wicked.
But yeah, that pub in general working there was not.
There's some seriously weird
Lot
text
of-
messages.
lot of
get
weird
as
text
well,
messages
and
from
yeah.
customers.
Do you know, I think about how like people can be shy. Like being shy is a completely normal thing. Doing things like this, just like gets rid of any of that.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, literally.
You're literally not allowed to be shy, which is so fucked
like
up,
that.
really, isn't it? Yeah, you're getting paid to not be shy, which is crazy. Yeah,
Good on you. Great to chat, and good to see each other for like 5 years later.
Yeah.
First album, first time, second album this time, and it's amazing. Like, it's such a great record. Do you know what I could like really picture? Being at a festival, having a great time with some friends, and like perfect afternoon band, perfect afternoon evening band to like get you into the
party mood.
yeah. Thanks
the
so
goal.
much.
you know, that kind of invisible kind of ski jump
Yeah,
yeah.
into the good vibes.
Thanks so much.
Thank
Thanks, Chloe and Annabel.
Cheers.
Hell yeah. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Cheers for watching. This is 101 Part-Time Jobs. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, and all podcast apps. We've done interviews with Aurora, Kneecap, Idols, Lauren Maybury of Churches, and loads more. So tap into 101 Part-Time Jobs on Spotify, Apple, and all podcast apps.